Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly. It's lit. This is gonna be a general reading for the collective. My returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers, my vibers. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all hitting the like button, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends about the channel. Okay, shit like that. If you're new, subscribe. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do picker cards and general readings. So tap in, hit the bell. That'd be swell. Okay. At this time, if you would like a personal reading for yourself, it's $25 for 30 minutes. Slide into my DMs and I got you. And I got you. Let me hit it. Let me hit it. I trust y'all are doing well. Did I tell you that? It's choice you make each and every day. It is. Okay. It is though. I'm about to talk to God. Make sure y'all drinking your water, staying hydrated, and staying on y'all agenda, whatever that is. Okay. Let me see. Let's get into it. I didn't write nothing down, so I'm not gonna act like I did. Anyway, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, the highest ascended white light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for the collective, making sure we're all protected during this reading, and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you, Lord. For the clear audio and the clear visuals and the for the people that you know what I'm saying, that could benefit from these messages. Okay. So let me get one card on the table. Let me get a note from the universe on abundance for the collective. What's going on with them? We have one card for the collective. I like this card. It say, I like how it looks. It reminds me of fall time. Yeah, that's why I like it anyway. Whatever. Do you know the real reason the rich keep getting richer? No, besides interest income. No, besides me pulling strings for them, because you know the universe be pulling strings. Right. The thoughts they think, thoughts anyone can think, that make those other things happen. Yank the universe. So when I say like, what the fuck I be saying? Oh, it's a choice that we make each and every day. How we make those choices is with our thoughts. It's not like you see what's outside. I mean, I don't know what y'all do, but I don't know if I'm about to say something that you don't know, but I was gonna say that like the choices, the thoughts that you think, like I say, I hope y'all doing good. It's a choice that we make each and every day. How we make that choice is not from seeing what's outside of you and be like, I gotta choose what's outside. I gotta choose from this. It's like, no, you start from your thoughts. So it's not like what's on the outside. I feel like y'all know this, but it's not what's on the outside of what you see with your eyes. It's about going within, and it's like what you see and going within, and also like paying attention to your thoughts. I feel like y'all should be doing that already, but yeah, like paying attention to your thoughts, what you're thinking, and also checking yourself. You know what I'm saying? I do that all the time, and I don't know how many. I think women be having way more thoughts than men, 60,000 or something. I don't know, or is that words? I don't know, but it may seem like a lot, but when you get used to it, then it gets easier. And then that's why journaling is good, so you can see, especially if you do like automatic writing, it's good so you can see what's on your mind, what's on your thoughts, or whatever. I appreciate y'all being in here. Let me get 3 cards for the collective. Are you dumb? I'm talking to the trolls. Shout out to WT. I appreciate you. Let me get three cards on the table for the collective. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups and the Star card. So maybe y'all can relate. Like, I don't know. People's confused by your star energy. They can't put their finger on you. I'm acting like I got a cover on it. I got it. Let me get three cards on the table for the collective. Thoughts anyone can think, but somebody. When I was reading this card, I was feeling like somebody want to make you think certain thoughts, and it's like no. Somebody wants you to be confused. Somebody wants you to be thinking like thoughts. I feel like that's not conducive to the star energy. So anyway, like doubts or something like that. I saw judgment. Let me get three cards on the table. Yeah, judgment. If it's got anything to do with them trolls, I don't know. It could be got to do with people judging you. Okay, but it's like people that don't know you. Okay, so it's like, are they? I don't know. It's like, are they really who are they judging? If they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Projection, duh. Anyway, I'm looking at the Two of Swords. Which where do I go? What do I do? Then I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. Here's the thing: if you don't know that, and if you was young and you grew up with that, you might think that's you, and also it makes you difficult. It makes it difficult for you to see yourself. So that's why it's good to like be around people that see you accurately, see yourself accurately. Okay. That's even more important. Now, anyway, looking at the Nine of Swords, sleepless night. Somebody's having a hard time going to bed. They don't know what to do. And I feel like they want to bother me. Eight of Pentacles, but this is for the collective. So maybe y'all could resonate. It's like people that don't know what to do with their lives. They spend it having sleepless nights. And I don't know. I'm just feeling like it's not Corona time. But ever since like the Panasonic or whatever, the panoramic, I feel like people like did they ever get reacclimated? You know what? And then I was like during Corona time, I was like, nigga, less people in the streets, like that's good for me. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. And then I was like, I got things to get into. And then also I was like, because maybe because I'm introspective, but I was like people that maybe are more extroverted, they might have more of a harder time. People that get their energy from other people might have more of a harder time. And there's no demonizing people that get energy from other people. Like I get it, but if that's your main source of energy, then you could be messing yourself up because if it's like Corona time, what you gonna do? Anyway, whatever. But I was gonna say about people like when things got shut down, it's like I don't know. Before that, I guess things was going on, things was booming, people was doing shit. But now, I don't know if it's just me, but now it's like people, it's like things are more not scarce, but a little bit. I mean, like I think like the creativity. I think I was scrolling on Flight Boss Dolo. I think he was talking about it. But yeah, like the creativity and shit like that is like mm, maybe it took a toll or something. Anyway, whatever. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior energy. What you need energy. What you need. Look, the devil. What you need, devil. Trying to affect my happiness. What do you need? Because I ain't got it. Now let me get one card on the table. Yeah, because you're protected. Your work is also protected. Let me get one card on the table. For the collective, what's going on? Yeah, Seven of Wands came out. Somebody could be having sleepless nights because you're protected. And I feel like, I was going to say affected. I feel like somebody wanted to affect you. But you could have released this person judgment. So they can't. Libra, Scorpio, Sag for me. Nine of Wands. You got your guard up. You got your guard up. And I don't know about y'all, but it's like, I don't know if it's about how old I am or what, but it's like my mindset is like I don't got time to, me personally, I don't got time to not know what I'm doing. So I don't got time to not know what I'm doing with my day, with my life, with my hour, with my minute. Uh-uh. And you know, there's birds around their heads. There's birds around her head. So it seems like energy's outside. trying to put a blindfold. And then I'm thinking about like that show I be mentioning on Netflix, Big Mouth. On that show, it makes it so even though it's kind of like it kind of raunchy, but it make it seem so like easier. It makes it easier for you to see how energies be, how energies like feel, like that anxiety mosquito and that cat that covered that girl up, and the cat, the purple cat. I don't know if y'all seen it, but this is purple cat in the show, and it represents depression. And at first, the purple cat seems like, oh, it's all cozy. Let me get away from the world. Whatever reason people be depressed. I mean, I guess I've been depressed before, but I'm so like, I don't be claiming it. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, I don't know, I don't think I claimed it when, you know what I'm saying? When it was happening. But what I was gonna say is that it feels so comfortable, and then it gets heavier and heavier. Then it's a weight, and then it's like, yeah, I just want to lay down, and then you in bed for a week or some shit like that. And then it's like the energy though. If you could look at it like that, I feel like it's easier to get rid of it because you're not person personifying it. I don't know if that's the word, but you're not owning it. You're not owning it like it belongs to me or some shit like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then I remember like I grew up in a narcissistic household, and I don't know where I was at. We was on a trip or somewhere, but I don't know what I was going through. I think I was like 17. Maybe this is when I was going away to school. I don't remember. But I was in this like hotel room or something like that with my mom. All I remember is that maybe I was going into the bathroom or something like that, and then she asked me. She was like, "Are you depressed?" And that was maybe the first time I ever heard that word. To be honest with you, even when I heard somebody was talking about stagnation, I think it was like 22 or something like that. Something about being stagnant, and it's like I didn't know. Maybe I was, but I probably was depressed since a child, but I didn't even know what that was. Maybe I just didn't know the name of it. But it's like when she asked me that though, she wasn't asking me that for me to be like, oh yeah, I need help. She was asking me that because she was taunting me, and she was probably the same bitch that's putting this energy, putting this energy, trying to have me have sleepless nights and carrying on. But you could have you could have got your strength up. Okay, I'm talking about me a lot, but you could have maybe you could relate, and you could have got your strength and God up, your protection up. You get what I'm saying? Your faith got stronger. And I was listening to somebody else, and they were saying that folks wanted to turn away from God. They wanted you to turn away from your faith, but all they did was make you run straight for God. And I want to say like run straight to your father, run straight to your daddy, like get him. Like I don't know, like like a father doesn't want anything to happen to their children, like a true father, right? So yeah, so it's like you're protected, all right? Because you could have been under their wing and shit like that jurisdiction. But we finna see. This could be. Well, I want to say yeah, it's timeless, but at one point in time, I feel like these people had you in your head and depressed, and maybe not knowing why. And there's some magical shit. There's some magical shit. That's how I feel. And also, these people could, I don't know, but like your environment could take a toll on how you feel until you learn how to. I don't know if you learn how to affect the environment or you do that naturally when you are in your own power and shit like that. All right, tell me about the Two of Swords for the collector. Yeah, this is a what's the opposite of an Earth Angel or Earth Devil? I don't know. I'm talking shit. This is my mama's Sagittarius. But anyway, this is Temperance, Sagittarius energy, 1441. This is in reverse. Temperance is in reverse. Let me see if this book got reverse ones. But somebody's impatient. Somebody is not connected to any angels or anything like that. Let me see. That's how I feel. Somebody don't got no type of angels to guard their mind or something like that. Cause you know how God be saying like He give us a sound mind and peace and shit like that. All right, so if you're not feeling like that, you're not connected. Anyway, let me see. And I'm not saying like being connected is, oh, now you part of a club and you're cool. That's not why you want to be connected. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's not why you want to be connected. Like, oh, I'm connected. I'm so psychic. I'm cool as fuck. Nigga, what the fuck? You want to be connected because everybody should be. I just feel like that. And not just that, but you know how like we have got five senses? I feel like we do got six senses, but it's a reason why fluoride and control be a thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody do got intuitive psychic gifts. I'm putting psychic in quotes because maybe because I got a Scorpio in my chart, I feel like it's natural, but it's like it I feel like it is natural. I feel like it is natural. I feel like people be disconnected though, or they be in denial or whatever. I don't know. But I'm looking at temperance in reverse. Clashing interests, oil and water. That's me and my mother. Oil and water. Like when I was moved away from her, I felt like our relationship was better. But as soon as that bitch heard like I was doing good stuff, and she sabotaged me, and I should not have brought nobody to where I was at, and nothing like that. Anyway, this is not about me. Clashing interests, oil and water, extremes, disharmony, a need to practice moderation in some aspect of your life, severity, polarity, impatience. So whoever this is that's stuck in their head don't know what to do, they could be lacking moderation in their life. That's why it's good to have routines. I mean, it's good to have routines. There's nothing wrong with veering off from them, but like for the most part, to upkeep yourself, your mind, body, soul. Okay. So the affirmation for this, if somebody's in this energy, the affirmation is, I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. So somebody was all the way to, you know what I'm saying, on some type of spectrum or something like that. But then I was thinking about that movie, War of the Roses, and I'm thinking about Fernando Perdue. He's an astrologer on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, you be having facts. But he did some video. He was talking about Scorpio and Taurus. If I'm not mistaken, I think my mother's moon side is Taurus, and my uncle told me that, and he's a Capricorn, and I didn't even know that he knew as much astrology as he did. And you know what I'm saying? They're all together in cahoots. But here's the point. Okay, whatever. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. It looks like you're making plans for something to happen or some shit like that. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Ten of Cups. What I was gonna say? Ain't nobody crying. Look at God, a hierophant. You see how God is laughing, and you see as people's hmm, whatever thoughts they was thinking. Maybe they thought they kept thinking like this or kept doing what they was doing. They was gonna keep getting richer or something like that. Talking about this Nine of Swords. Somebody's crying because they're a thief. Seven of Swords, I synced it. And then I'm looking at the Three of Cups. Like I said, this could be a group of people. I'm looking at the Chariot moving forward, but I feel like somebody wants to keep something close to their chest or they want to hold on to something. They're traveling fast to hold on to something. Three of Cups. Traveling fast to somebody who's at work who got their back turned, ain't paying attention to what they got going on. Now, you know what's so crazy though? Is this got anything to do with me though? It's not about me, but and maybe you're a reader too or something. I don't know, but or whatever it is that you do for work. But I was gonna say, it's like your back could be turned. You don't really give a fuck what these people's doing, but you see what they're doing. You you see what they're doing. You got eyes in the back of your head. The moon magic is hocus pocus, man. Put it up. I feel like somebody still needs like their parents. Like these people is grown. These people could be parents themselves. But mm, I'm looking at the hermit. Mm. Something about you knowing yourself. Something about you being able to enjoy your own company. Okay, whatever work you do, it could be allowing you to walk away and be blessed by God. Looking at the four of wands. Talking about the seven of wands. I don't know. Her shoulders are standing out to me. So I don't know. Maybe you got some strong shoulders, but I was I'm looking at this rune on her shoulder. It's a protection rune. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like a it looks like an arrow with a line straight through it. It looks like an arrow like this with a line straight through it. There's protection on her shoulder. So you could be fucking with runes. I'm looking at the five of cups. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Because you still got this page of wands energy about you. Somebody's stuck in their head. And God is getting the last laugh. I feel like these folks did everything to try to take out take out your inner child or some shit like that. I don't know if I told y'all, but my babysitter who raised me, she's from Dominican Republic, and I went to visit her like some years ago. Me, myself, my mother, and my brother went to go visit her, and then she was telling me, and like I had to get it translated because her Spanish is legit. Like you know, I'd be like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I know, like I'd be like, slow down. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she was like, oh, she was so excited. And she was like, you're the same. Like, she seemed so excited for me. Like you didn't change. Like, you're the same. Like, like how she knew me as a child. Like, the same person. Like, I didn't change. Like, my brother got more serious. That's what she's saying. But anyway, that's that inner child. I'm looking at the page of wands. I'm looking at the eight of swords. Hmm. Yeah, you're you're protected, and God wanted you like this. God wanted you like this. Some of this page of wands. Some of this page of wands. Somebody heartbroken. Okay, this group. Here's the thing. You could really be this high priestess energy. It's like you could really be like in touch with your inner child, but it don't mean like you're childish. Is like you're an adult, but you don't ignore your inner child. Your inner child is not like yelling out in pain. If it is, it's like you attend to it or some shit like that. And the most thing about your inner teenager and it's like your adult self. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups walking away and the Seven of Cups. I mean, these folks might feel like they ain't got no choice but to walk away because they can't figure something out and they're just in regret. Okay. I'm just feeling like give it up. And then I'm looking at pulling strings. Somebody could have been pulling strings. Somebody could have been pulling strings to do what they was doing or something like that. Some of this temperance in reverse. This person is supposed to learn to love themselves, or these group of people are supposed to learn to love themselves. Ace of Cups. That's what I said it. And then look at Two of Cups. It's like they're supposed to learn to love themselves through you, or some shit like that. Or you teach people how to love themselves. I'm looking at the Knight of Pentacles. Earth energy. One foot in front of the other. This, yeah, something about people didn't learn their lessons in class and school and life. I feel something right here. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. But this card also be reminding me of like a library, like learning. I don't know why, but I'm looking at this circular stairwell. What do they call it? I think they call it something else. But I'm looking at all these equations. I don't know. You could be a mathematician. I don't know. You could commute. I was gonna say compute things fast, but it's not. It don't gotta be math though. It could be like figuring things out. You know how they call math figures, like that. Like you be figuring things out, like systems. It could be like systems that you put in place for you to be, so you could be moderate, so you're not being plagued by some type of thoughts or whatever. Because it could be energy outside of you, people sending, but it could also be your own inner self that's supposed to be healing, that you're supposed to heal, so that when you do have thoughts, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about intrusive thoughts, or I don't know, whatever. When you do have like your mind playing tricks on you or some shit like that, it's like you got something that's gonna snap you back. Like the universe said he ain't, because it's the thoughts you think. Okay, that's what it's all about, the thoughts you thinking. I remember my dad, like both my parents was born 58, but I feel like it's like I could see him when he got that realization that you could choose your own thoughts. Not even choose your own thoughts, but like your thoughts aren't you. I feel like he didn't know that for like a good majority of his life. I feel like he felt like his thoughts were him. Like everything that goes through his mind, that's all him. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, my daddy was a moon Gemini, Gemini moon, and Pisces sun. So you can only imagine all that duality, that confusion, and it's fast too late and shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you could have, I don't know. It just feel like groundedness, like you knowing yourself. You figured yourself out. You figured yourself out, and people don't be doing that because get caught up in a hamster wheel or what the people around them is saying and shit like that. They don't figure themselves out, and that's important. You can figure yourself out, and then you can start thinking thoughts you want to think. I mean, that's how I feel. Even one time I was tripping on some mushrooms. I was tripping on some shrooms, and I was in the house. Nobody knew I was tripping on some shrooms. I was in the house, and my dad was in the back. My dad was in the back in his room, and then my brother was in his room, and then I was tripping, right? And then I was writing some shit down, like I was writing some genius ideas and shit. But then when I would look at it, it don't make no sense. But anyway, but anyway, I was like, I just could feel that even though we was all in the same house, everybody was in a different world. Everybody was in the house. Everybody was in a different inner world, like different inner world. It was separate, even though we was all in the house. I don't know. Mhm. So I don't know. I feel like those things make it easier for me to be like, and then you could choose what you want to think, and also when foreign things come to you, you could be like, where did this shit come from, or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get an Isis Oracle card. All right. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to WBT. Thank you so much for saying what's up and saying something to these trolls. Okay, appreciate it. Let me get one card on the table. Lady of the Stars. You would always be the lady in my life. Do. I was talking about the melody. Hey, you know the song I'm talking about. Michael Jackson. Who is he talking about? Was he talking about Diana Ross? I don't know, but Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you now to pay attention now because I added extra now. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. And I just feel like if these folks got anything, look, listen, I feel like these are people that be plotting on other people, so they don't be doing too much in the physical world, in the physical realm. I just feel like they was doing a lot of shit in the spiritual level, and something significant is taking place for you. And something about how what you've been doing in your waking life, and the thoughts you've been thinking, or something like that. Let me see something. I'm trying to see. Maybe I want to look at something on my own time, but I got caught up in this. Let me see. Yeah. Well, I trying to see who he was singing about. And then they keep talking. Okay, this song though, the lady in my life. It says it's about a man who promises to love his partner forever, no matter how old they get. And then I don't know. I'm scrolling. They talking about Michael Jackson. He didn't want to get old or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, let me get a fortune. I'm in this out. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Maybe somebody didn't want to get old or something like that. Or I don't know. Man, some of that song. Anyway, your home is a pleasant place from which you will draw happiness. So yeah, you could make sure that you're to the best of your ability. I don't know where y'all are at, but your space, do your do your best to make it a pleasant place, so you could draw your happiness from it. So that when you don't feel, I want to say up to par, whatever up to par is for you and your body, right? It's like you could see something around you that you set. It's like, oh, that made me feel good, and then you feel like yourself, or something like that. And then I was listening to this. She does like healing videos. Sometimes I post like 2 of her videos on my community tab. Saying, saying the witch, and she said something about like when you clearing out energy, it's good to clear out energy, but it's also you can also leave like your energy where you're coming back to, so that I don't know, so I don't know, like it's good, it's more conducive or something like that. Anyway, look, your home is a pleasant place from which you will draw happiness. Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery, or it can resonate with you in whatever type of way. 3, 24, 36, 38, 40, 48. That's the reading. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. Peace out, and later on, check out your zodiac sign readings. All right, shout out to WBT. Appreciate you.